This playthrough of Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age will contain profanity, profound statements, and lots of spoilers. I suggest only viewing if you are mature enough. Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to be gate crashing an event. Yeah, we're going to call it an event. But first, we have to find out how to gate crash that event. It shouldn't be too difficult, but we're going to go speak to an old man.
If it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So this crescent stone, can I have it? Then can I find that secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magic. Without the power of the sunstone, it'll be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by the south gate and continue south. The village is not far. There are likely to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. So this is... I like this part, not because it's super amazing. It's solely because we get Penelo back. Let's see, Giza Plains. Hang right here and I'll protect the south gate. This is easy. Yes, it is. So I went ahead and did the first trial, just so that I can get a, it's an amulet that allows you to, I can't equip it, so it doesn't matter. The diamond amulet, it allows you to get the better stuff from chests. It's one of the good things. It's just sort of useful, there's a lot of good things to it. Rabbits. They are so annoying to try and kill. Doesn't really matter where you are. Those rabbits are just... they're always in the way. Potion. Potion. Antidote. Cool. So I don't really want to take on too many enemies. Not because I don't think they're... I just want to get my gambit set up. Well, partially set up. You don't get the full lot of gambits until later. So this little guy will give you the map. Yeah, I do. Maps are super useful. It's a fine purchase, you won't regret it. Moogle's honor. Let's talk to her. I can equip it, but I don't have the money. Yeah. Sort of wish I had the money. That's a little disappointing. I don't think it's so worth the money, but I don't quite want to do it. So we'll just sell everything but that Virgo gem, actually. I probably won't do this again, only because it's so... yeah, I'm not going to do any of that. I want that Kotetsu. Yep. Awesome. Gives me the evasion. You know what? Only... Or... Libra's good. So is Cure. Fire. Don't think I have enough for Libra. That's a shame. And I might as well buy one of these. Just because I think it'll be worth it. Awesome. So that makes Van a little bit stronger. I know he'll have a somewhat decent combo rate, so it won't be too bad. Talk to these guys. You came from the city. Our village may be small, but you're welcome here. Our village moves with the seasons. When the rains come, Giza fills with water. We cannot say. Okay, maybe I don't want to talk to that. Who do I want to talk with? This girl. Men are off. Nope. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I was completely wrong about that. Awesome. Have you come to see the dark crystals? Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it is a sunstone you seek. You have come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They are quite valuable though, so we can't just go handing them out to anyone who happens to wander through camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you hear my offer? Sure. Making sunstones is a chore, so we give it to the children, blah blah blah. So now we're gonna go find Jin. Awesome.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Oh, that's awesome. So now we can give Penelo, like, I give Penelo Black Mage only because she has such high base MP, even though she'd be just as suited to any other role, really. Bam. Cool. License. I probably should have actually given her some licenses. Now she's got fire. Awesome. And it's so worth just going to get some. Or I probably should make it so that I can actually equip a better staff. But at the same time, she's not going to be in our party for a while, so I'm genuinely not that phased. I might just up her magic stat. Awesome. Yeah, well, it's not worth it. So we got a map. You can see with the X's, and this is the fastest way. Barn, let me give you these before we go. There are all sorts of monsters out there. You're going to be too careful. Awesome. Traveling by yourself. And now that I'm here, we can travel as a party. Blah blah blah. I'm really hoping it doesn't come up with a tutorial. So she adds the gambits, well, the beginning part of gambits to the game for you. You don't get the next one until after you. I can just turn it on. That's it. It's not really worth it. Oh, look at that. I don't think that was actually worth it. Buying this Osafune. No, did I get Osafune or... Wait, was it Osafune? No, it's Kotetsu. Osafune is the next one. You do actually have to kill one of everything to damn it. Awesome. To put it in the bestiary. So there's no downside to just killing random stuff. Yeah, get wrecked. I'm a big believer in treasure hunting. Big believer. Only because I know she has magic. Haha, yeah, get wrecked. So if you want to know how to get, I think there's a trophy that you see the world. See how, I've been to each place? Because you can obviously see it's lighter than the other places which are dark. All you have to do is enter every region, even if you don't fully explore it, and that's how you get that trophy. Which means you have to do some really crappy things. For example, that thing in Arcades, that's just so annoying. You also have to, what else? There's the Seer. The Seer is pretty bad. We can go this way and go to, oh, where is that? This takes you to Nobina Fortress, which I'm like, might as well go say hi. 3, awesome. There's not much in Nobina Fortress. I don't think you can actually purchase anything, which would sort of make sense, because you're not meant to do this early on, but why not? Run. I'm sort of annoyed that I can't set up gambits yet. Almost at Nobina. Yeah, look at that, Nobina Fortress. Blah blah blah. Not worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. Always get these save crystals if you can. Allows you to teleport places. I'm just running through it, just to see if I was right about the whole you can't buy anything. So I'm guessing after the war, blah blah blah. Oh no, we can actually buy stuff. Huh, thunder, that's awesome. You know what, I'm going to not do that. Or, unless, you know what, I will, just because, oh, I probably have more. Damn, I didn't think you could actually come here and buy stuff. That's alright. That's, oh, that's probably worth it, but I'll come back for slow at another date. Libra, stuff it, we're getting it. Libra is a good ability. I don't think I can use it. Damn it, he won't sell to me. That's alright, we don't have access to gambits anyway. What do we got? Doesn't sell anything too strong, and I'm guessing this guy's the same. Nothing particularly strong. That's alright. If that's the case. Jevy. My hero, he's gone. Ah, poor bastard. Lost his hero. But that's right. You can see why times 4 speed is so good. You can see why I platinumed it in under 60 hours too. Just because of, well, the speed. One thing I do advise people is never LP grind. LP grinding is not worth it, ever. You're better off doing random things that are try and, I don't know, maybe exploring is a better way to do it. Exploring, going on hunts, finding secret areas. Oh, we're getting attacked. It's significantly wiser investment of your time when playing this game. The only reason why I suggest people, or why I think people do it, is because with the LP you can do more things on your license board, which honestly some are worth it because you can gain more HP. But overall, I don't think it is worth it, solely because by the time you want to go do something like trials or go on hunts, hunts themselves give you way more experience than normal enemy. Same with fighting rare game. It's weak to fire. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Because it'll one-hit it, and that way I don't have to, whoops, wrong button. Go and search for, or follow it. Awesome. So, Jin's here. He's a silly man. No. Might as well talk to him. My name's Jin. He's got a problem with his leg. And so he can't run. Nope, no good. Still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. I guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just need to make one more to be finished for today. I don't want to head back. I don't want to head back short. Ah, I get it. So I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Look at this. So you need a sunstone now with Mas Yua. Doesn't mind. I'll give you a shade stone, but I'm still not sure I can walk, so you'll have to turn into a sunstone. Awesome. Easy as pie. Blah blah blah. So take the shade stone, go up to a shiny pillar and absorb the light. Awesome. Definitely not one of the better qualities of this game, but it could be much worse. Could be much, much worse. So that is a... I don't think I have the ability. The ability to even get Libra. Nope. Infuse, Bone Crush. Shades of Black. It's actually... Yeah, he can't learn Libra, which is sort of annoying. I don't think she can learn it either, which is also really annoying. Oh well. It means that I don't know if we can take this on. So I'm just going to steal from it to see if I can. And at the same time I'll have her use black magic. Halting. Not useful. Holy shit, it's... I don't think I should be taking it on. 21 damage? That's a lot. Probably one of the stronger enemies. Yeah, get wrecked. I honestly just wanted that chest. Yeah. You can't take on werewolves. I suggest you don't. You can try, but they're gonna wreck you. That's all I'm gonna say. Werewolves are pretty damn cool, but... Dark mode. That's not particularly useful. We were, I think I am. No. Yeah, never mind. That takes you to the Wester Sand. Oh, I'll get the chest. What am I doing? 21 gil. Hardly worth it. There's, the Wester Sand's a bit of a weird place. There's no real main story stuff here, but there's definitely some side quest stuff here. And if you're unfortunate, or maybe fortunate to run on into certain enemies, I don't know if I can take it on. Okay, yeah, I'm running. Stuff that. Yeah, that was a mistake and a half. That's one of the advantages to having Libra. Being able to see stuff that I may or shouldn't run into. Awesome. This way. I don't think those... let's actually take them out first, because... Black magic fire. Did she die already? That is why you don't have it at ×4 speed. That's okay. And why you set up gambits properly. So we're going to take it off ×4 speed, because I want to fight the thing that is here. And steal from it. She can't steal, so... Snakeskin. Snakeskins are good for one very particular reason. It allows you to make something that eventually goes into something else that goes into one of the strongest weapons in the game. That isn't like one of those invisible weapons. And another snakeskin. That's fortunate, because you need a fair few of them. I'm not gonna like grind them now. It would be not a really good use of my time. Awesome. Sometimes you find a alpha hyena here. Awesome. Awesome. I really do love exploring in this game. Oh, that's blind. Huh, cool. Didn't realize that. Yeah, in this version of the game you also get stuff in treasure chests, like your spells, which is sorta annoying, but it's hard to say it's good in some ways, and because it's just, it allows you, it hinders your progress in some way, which is fine. Not what I would prefer to do, but we want you to heal, because damn it. Stone. Antidote. Treasure. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh damn it, it was sleeping. That's alright. Easy as pie. We only need to do 3 of these and then head back, I think. Yeah, I think I only need to do 3. Which isn't too bad, honestly. Next crystal is in this direction. Awesome. I'm happy with how this is going. I wonder if it would have been better if I had chosen Knight instead of Bushi first and then. Yeah, I'm 50-50ing it, honestly. But since I'm this 4 times speed, I'm not really so worried, because it won't take that long to do a lot of things. What have we got? Awesome. Don't need to take you out. Let's take on you. Damn it. And that'll be the last crystal there. Oh, that's right. Bunnies actually do cast Cure on you. They also cast other things. Done. That's it. Nothing to it. Let's go back to Jen and see what he says. I hope we did alright. Sure, let's go. So that sound there is the one that sort of tells you, you know, stuff is sort of working. Seems okay. Here's what happened. Mas Yua always wants us to stay away from the werewolves, right? A bunch of us decided to go have a little contest to see who's the bravest. It started as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids living on the plain should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. So he went to play tag with the werewolves. Oh, silly boy. Cool. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Blah blah. Awesome, we got some good stuff. And yep, we got the item. Awesome. What are we doing? We are I think it might be best if I got this. And this probably isn't worth it. It might actually be worth it to someone, just not me. I won't go through and sell that stuff yet. I'll do it another time. I don't quite need the money yet. Awesome. Treasure in earlier areas is pretty weak, but you sort of expect that. Potion. Gotta love my potions. Awesome. So don't forget to save if you need it. I'm only doing it because it restores HP. And we're pretty much going to go straight into the next area, even though I know there is a save point there. Treasure. 8 gil.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hmm?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, if something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelo.
What a shame she left the party. Oh, so you got a sunstone, have you? Hand over, my boy, and I'll use it to give the Crescent Stone back its magic like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Look at that. So, only because I have time, because it's going to take a while to get there, is... Okay, no, I don't. I'll wait. I'll wait just because cutscenes.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir. Sir.
You're focusing on the wrong thing, Square. Oh, so bad. So one of the things that happened in the last episode is I noticed that when I had OBS set up, which is what I'm using to record this, I had it set up to sort of limit certain sounds. And one of the things this game has is it has I've finally worked out how to get the left door open. Hope there's something in there besides rats. Blah blah blah. Awesome. And what ended up happening was it's made the audio at around the range that people talk very prominent, which was great. The only problem is there's a lot of soft sounds in this game, and I noticed they got cut out. And as I was watching it, I could hear audio just slowly die. And then when people started talking again, the main lot of music came back, and I'm like, wow, that is yeah, that's annoying. Oh, it's not a really big deal. I'm pretty sure. Well, I hope it's not a big deal. Holy shit, did you? Sometimes you find treasure here. There is one of the places where treasure spawns, and up here is too. Oh, rats. You annoy the absolute shite out of me. Awesome. Just for the heals. I won't save Josh yet, and I do have enough licenses. That one and that one are good. You know what, I'll do this one solely because I want more HP. Yeah. Only because I have the points. Otherwise I probably wouldn't do it. Yeah, look at that. I am now significantly stronger. I could probably withstand anything at this point. One of the things that I'm sort of annoyed with this game, and that is it doesn't actually tell you your combo rate for each weapon. I mean, you can just go into Wikipedia and check it. Level 5. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. It's one of those things where certain weapons have a really, really good combo rating, whereas others are like, don't. And it's a case of maybe you'd want to make your game choices based on what does combos. I mean, you know, to each their own. And the katanas do have a fairly high combo rating. So do ninja swords actually. They're not the, or are they the only ones that have a high combo rating? I don't. Yeah, you can't use magic. I made you a Bushi. Bushi don't get to use that white magic, which is a little annoying. I won't lie, I do like my white magic. Last stone, don't want to go that way. There's a treasure chest in here. Oh. Awesome. I know swords have a very, very low combo rate. With the exception of, say, I think it's the Worm Hero Blade is the exception. I think. I think, yeah, most swords don't exactly have the highest combo rating. And if I were a black mage, I would be decimating those fish. All fish have, like, a lot of enemies do have elemental weaknesses. Leather shield, that is awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, look at that. I'll take you on, son. Fish scale. You do gain more experience when you're on your own. Awesome. We're definitely progressing through this, if not at an odd pace. Damn, I'm sort of hoping for treasure. I mean, I find it in random spots. It's one thing, rare game actually, it's actually usually has rare items that it can drop. And I do know there's a rare game down here that can drop a, is it a good weapon? I think it's a staff or a pole. take you one fish. Oh wow, 3-hit combo, that's awesome. Remedy. That's one thing I will do this game, which I probably haven't really ever done in games previous to this, is I'm going to try and get the Nymphadella as early as I can. And so the Nymphadella, for those who don't know, it allows you to reverse the effects of... Polish you up these stairs, climb the stairs. It's now or never. The Nymphadella allows you to reverse the effects of items. So, for example, if you were to give an enemy a potion with an Nymphadella equipped, it would hurt them. Now, I don't think elixirs work like that, though. Look at that guy. I like the voice actor for both of them. He is damn awesome. The Royal Palace of Rabanasta. But these contain maps, if you're unfamiliar. They also hold candles. I did not wish to save, that was a mistake. Only because I will do it anyway. I haven't really lost anything. Candles reveal what maps do not. So it's sort of like a secondary map. There is treasure around here. I do know that much. Remedy, awesome. So back on that back on that Nymphadella thing. Elixir, that's great. Nymphadella doesn't work with remedies. No, it does work with remedies, it doesn't work with elixirs. And that's what I want to do, is I pretty much want to get to the point where I can just walk up to a boss, use an Nymphadella on it, and then be like, meh. And not care, solely because it's a case of, climb up the fate, maybe a little leftovers. Wait here until further directions for you. Da, 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 da. What's he doing? Trying to go upstairs? Look at this Seek. What a mad dog. Trying to go upstairs, you know? You're hungry, I don't blame you. On an empty stomach could make me want to crash the Fate too. No. You're just trying to hide it. Look here, I'll help you out. Press X to call the
Over here!
Over here. Now's your chance to get going. Damn it, I'm trying. Ah! That's the problem with ×4. Not the swiftest pup.
Hello?
Hello. Now get going. Ah! Get me out of ×4 speed. There we go. There we go. Only problem with ×4 speed is camera angle in the wrong place at the wrong time because you move too fast. So this is one of the greatest puzzles of our time. It takes a true genius to get through it. Yep, we need to look for a sigil. Awesome. If I'm not mistaken, which I am sometimes mistaken, turn off ×4 speed.
Over here!
Over here. And then they chase after you. Which is entertaining in itself.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, the next thing they say is Buckethead. Don't go talk to those guards. They do wreck you. Although I've never been down this far before. Never knew there was a chest here. Oh, an amulet. That's actually, I mean, that's not amazing, but considering you didn't have to pay for it, like, you want a hawk, but you don't want a hawk. You want a
Hey, Buckethead.
Hey, Buckethead. That is awesome. So the sigil should be here. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So it's not Over the difficulty limit.
Over here!
Over here. The biggest downside to this, honestly, is the fact that you, after this, you don't get a chance to say...
Hey, Buckethead!
Yeah, you don't get a chance to say that again. Approach the wall. Look at that. Some glorious shit. I feel as if this music is too upbeat for breaking into a palace, honestly. Well, now that takes care of the secret palace. Passage. Now where's his treasure? Hey, watch it. I guess it's not leaving much of a choice. So, unfortunately, examine the wall. There's more to this wall than meets the eye, but what is it? This took me a fair while to figure it out. But there's a switch here. Oh, that is so dodge. You hear a mechanism click from behind. Examine the wall. Look at that. Ah, that sound brings this is music to my ears. Love that sound.
Huh?
Quite a performance.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
Well done.
Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
Obtain the goddess magicite. Nope. Time to leg it. There are actually some cool parts in the game where you can actually, is it? I don't think. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, there are some parts in the game where it's actually handy to actually do that, especially in this mode when, what do you call it? Broadsword. Not worth it. When you can't cast spells. So at the moment, Varn can't cast spells, and he won't be able to cast spells for a long time, depending on what I do. And so it's a case of that actually comes in handy having the goddess magicite at some points.
What's going on?
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along. Stop running! End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move! Off with you!
Let go of me!
He caught his hand during the smoke, man. Like, wow. Look at that. Balthea, he is a boss.
What's going on, Fran?
I don't know, it's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
I'm slipping!
Not good.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way. Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
I love the fact that Fran has red eyes. Oh, so licenses time. Balthea, it's gonna be my white mage. Where the hell is white mage? Awesome. And you are going to be my machinist. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Kick ass. Absolutely kick ass. I'm just thinking what's the best place to go, and that's obviously to get Cure. There's no better place than to go get Cure. It's probably even worth just going down and getting that extra HP. So one of the things that is really, really, I'm not going to say shit, I'm going to use the word balanced, is this game tries to balance each class in a certain way. So obviously this white mage is going to have robes. Actually, I will do that. That's a brilliant idea because I have a second one. But it doesn't give you much HP, whereas say is it worth me going up here? No, that's where all the armor is, and I'm not going to need it yet, so I might as well get that one. So you'll have, yeah, we'll do that. The white mage won't get much HP boosting stuff, whereas say by the time I'm going to do that, I'm going to be able to get the Capella. So, and you've got steel. That's where all the HP is, so I think that might be in my best interest to go down that path. I don't think there's anything else nearby. So there's the armor sort of is worth going to get, but yeah, stuff it. Only because it's cheaper, we'll go this way. Even if I don't have the items. Just getting close to the bulk HP for her is worth it. You can't do shite, so yeah. So to explain what happens, it's explained later what the Magicite is. Something we want to check out before we set out. Don't know much about Gambit, so do you? So all he's doing is trying to explain this sort of stuff. I'll go through it later. It's slow the way they do it, and I don't think it's particularly amazing. So as I was saying about the Magicite, there's a point in the game where it explains what that sort of Magicite actually is. And it's a case of you don't truly understand exactly what is into the very end of the game. And the thing that Magicite comes from actually absorbs power. which is why the bike, the hover bike, we'll go hover bike, lost power, is because that stone came from a source that actually drained power. That's the easiest way to put it. So that's why they crashed. Come on, we're almost done. Awesome. Excellent. Gambit's party. Awesome. Hey, look at this.
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine, bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
That's weird as. So, we're not going to go into that, we're going to go into gambits. Since Balthira is now my white mage, hopefully I have some gambits. And we want Cure. Since I don't have Libra or anything like that, there's nothing really to add. Which is a shame. Gambits are such a good way to play this game. That be the map. I like how it says your thing for the... Silly me. Nearest visible. He is the party leader, so it doesn't exactly work like that. Awesome. That's backtracking, by the way. That's the way to, where is it the way to? Yeah, back to the beginning. But unfortunately we can't take that route. That's not that big a deal. Awesome. This fortunately is going to be particularly quick. So usually there's a reason why I like getting a machinist or an archer, and that's because they can hit flying targets. There is one boss that's particularly... no, two bosses that are particularly annoying for it. One is Asper, and another is just a regular boss, which isn't like the end of the world if you don't have a ranged attack. It's just difficult, so to speak, solely because then you can't you have to rely on other things like magic or techniques. And while magic is, I have to admit, absolutely epic in here, it is bloody awesome. This game buffed magic so hard in my opinion. But it does limit you in certain ways if you can't, yeah. Oh, Fawn has one. Oh no, they both have chrome leathers. That would actually be worth it, honestly, if I actually have his license for it. Just more magic power means a better cure, and yeah, I understand, and more MP. Yeah, I understand that it's a case of actually, if you can do that, we're adding swiftness. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, swiftness is good. It just allows you to attack more often, or do anything a little bit faster, like attack more often. So at this point he is my main frontliner, but oh, why? I wonder why that thing had a regen. Bit odd. Awesome. An ether. Not the best item in the world to get, but I really shouldn't complain. Any item's a good item, and you never really know when you need things, especially things like ethers. I mean, once your black mage gets to a certain point, it doesn't matter. They just deal so much damage. It's a case of they regen their own MP, but until then, there are times where you may need nether. Oh, what do we got? Look at that sword.
Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down.
She's also a right-footed swordsman. Cool.
Jump down! Hurry!
She's not alone.
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
Oh, I love that. So it's a case of, because of the gambits set up, you can just watch, especially at times 4 speed. And that's only because I know for a fact that Balthea will heal me when I get to 50% or lower than 50% HP.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
Damn no, Autumn. That's a shame. That's a damn shame.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
Amalia joins the party.
Well, what are we waiting for?
I find it funny how they didn't update the audio for this. Unlike other party members, guests only can use certain action ability, just like regular party members, honestly. You can't equip anything on them. She has a liberal status automatically, but you can change her gambits up. Which is convenient, because we are heading straight into a boss battle? Yeah, straight into a boss battle. Look at that. Honestly, the easiest way to actually finish this is to, Balthea has access to Lina, is to use fire. So if you had a person who could use fire, that's how it should be done. This is going to take a while, so I'm just going to heal whenever someone gets blinded. Not the most difficult fight there ever was. Oh, look at that. Awesome. No one puts their blade into a ground. Fuck. That's bad. Don't do it, Vaughn. So this screen signifies several things. 1, you've beaten a boss. 2, you actually get a reward. We can't do that yet, but you actually do get rewards when that screen comes up. What else happens? And you get to see you get to experience victory fanfare, which is something that this, how do I put it? When you finish one of the older Final Fantasy games, they do the whole posing at the end of the fight. This happens only sort of when you defeat bosses. No item. Begin toads. Stuff you guys. Oops. Ghosts. That's not too bad. When you have 4 people in the party, the game is a little unbalanced. That's for sure. There is treasure there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're almost to the end of this. That's for certain. Treasure. A bowgun. Not sure how I feel about that. Not as good as I would like. Oh, that was a critical. Just the critical sound when you shoot a gun. Oh. Awesome. Damn it, there's treasure there this time. That's actually the near the very beginning. Yeah, there's nothing there. So like usual, I encourage people to save their games. 100%. 100%. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Come on, Amalia. It's close enough. It's the best I'm going to get for an ending shot. I've enjoyed myself. Next episode, we're straight away taking on a boss, which I'm looking forward to. And probably going to start exploring a little bit more. Maybe. Not really sure how I want to plan this out yet. So, I've had fun, and I look forward to talking to you in the next episode. Bye.